Sun Fire. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope you all are doing well. Whoo, Aries, I got good energy for you, okay? You don't have to be an Aries sun sign to resonate with this reading. It's about the house that it carries, okay? So let's get into it. Note from Spirit. It's the beginning. We just got started, okay? So there's some good shit coming in for you, all right? And it's due to this house, how you're presenting yourself, okay? Your insight into how you experience new situations, contend with beginnings, and respond to being seen. This is the house of self image, identity, personality, and physical body, and how you see yourself and how you present yourself. So, Spirit is blessing you based off how you've been presenting yourself to the world, okay? If you're going around doing good deeds, planting good seeds, sowing good energy, it's coming back, okay? I started telling this reading this morning at 7 a.m. and today is December the 14th. I'm going to tell them about you. Hold on. Okay. You hear the goose? Okay. I'm going to tell you about the goose. It's coming. It's in here. I got you in here. All right? Me and my babies were talking to the goose this morning. Goose represents in the Egyptian gods, Jeb, okay? But today is December the 14th, 2023. Your numerology number is 49 and your life path number is 14, okay? You have 4 songs, Aries. Be Alone Together by Daly and featuring Marsha Ambrosia. Get Up 10 by Cardi B. Long Journey by Robert Raves. And Perfect by Dave East and Chris Brown, okay? Those are your channel songs, so go take a listen to those and see where you fit in, okay, or how they resonate with you. I know that Get Up 10. People can say about what they want about Cardi B, but I love Cardi B. I love her truth. I love her energy. A lot of people try to say she's karmic. No, she's just telling the fucking facts, where the fuck she come from. And I love that about her. So Get Up 10 is like my theme song for this year. 2024, Get Up 10 is my theme song, okay? My babies hit me to that, all right? Angel number 700. A powerful sign that you should stay open to what life brings your way. It's time to trust that everything is happening for a reason. Your angels want you to stay in alignment with your heart and soul. If you do, the universe will aspire to bring you what you need, okay? And I'm going to get to this is trigger warning. I'm going to cry through this reading because when I say that the universe hasn't been inspiring to bring me what I need. I could have done your reading an hour ago, but I was waiting on an important phone call that finally came through. It was late, but it was on time. And even though the situation looked the way it looks, I'm still going to receive what I need in time, okay? So I've been getting good news, and I'm loving it. And I'm not going to share that news with you because I don't want nobody to pour no salt or do no magic on it. All I know is they blocked from doing it, okay? All I know is everybody that has took a gander, took a look, and tried to peek into my acoustic records, tried to see what the divine had coming my way, what I was meant to have, what was destined on my path, you're blocked. The last full moon of this year will be the last time anyone will be able to tap into my system, my etheric field, my energy force. This will be the last time, okay? You've been warned and warned and warned. And all of you who dabbled in magic, who did the things you did to stop me, block me, even just spoke down on me, whatever you did, and you know you was wrong about it because you tried to make me look like something that I wasn't because you didn't want me to be where I'm at today, okay? Right here on this goddamn camera, you didn't want me to be here because of my gifts. Guess what? It's gonna suck to be you from here on out, booty, okay? That's all I got to say. I endured your test. I endured your ridicule. I endured your resentments. I endured it all. And because I allow my heart to lead me and my soul to guide me, the divine is aspiring to bring me what I need. And your black magic, your spell work, your voodoo, your hoodoo, your whatever you do, your I don't know you wanna be you, I wanna wish I could be what you are type energies, y'all finna suffer, boy. You're gonna suffer. And I really don't take no joy in it. I actually find it sore, sad. And it's a sore spot for me because I can't still to this day phantom why people operate out their energy. I had told y'all about my jealous spirit and how when I saw myself, honey, yeah, what spirit say? A Taurus gonna regret what the fuck they did. Ooh, ooh, there's a Taurus in deep regret because they was warned too, and I still got the evidence of that warning. But anyway, you're all gonna regret what you did coming for me. Okay, I'm being told to brag right now. Spirit is telling me to do what I'm doing because I don't like doing this shit, but I'm doing it. Y'all gonna regret what you did. It's just that blank simple. All the lies you told, everything you tried to make me look like, I ain't. Everything you tried to put me in, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell you better than anybody else can tell you about me. And I've been telling y'all, it's up to you to believe me. You know, I put a post on Facebook. I can't help it you sad and guilty because you believed all the lies about me and now you realize they wasn't true. Hello? And a lot of y'all gonna feel like that too. You might not have done nothing, but the fact that you followed the in crowd and you believed the shit, guilt and sorrow is gonna hit your ass. And that's just how karma works. Okay? You put it out, you get it back. So everybody who aspired to take me down or anybody else of the divine collective, you're going to receive what you put out, and that's been the steady message here. And those of you who stood your ground, spiritual birth, those of you who stood your ground and stood firm in the truth of who you are and what you know, the divine is aspiring to bring you what you need, okay? Great goose. See, I'm telling about you. Now, this goose is providing, I mean, yeah, this goose is providing you the bravery needed to take a risk while seeking out your destiny. A goose spirit animal is favorable for travel, especially in service of a quest to find your true destiny. Okay? So that's why I feel like Grey Goose came to let us know this morning that everything that the universe is aspiring to gift us with, those of us, hello, those of us who've been doing the work, that is, those of us who've been planting good seeds, those of us who standing true in ourselves and not wearing these false masks, being transparent, doing the work that we're meant to do on our destined path. Like I said, there's more things on my destined path that I have not even came into. Okay? I'm working towards them though. I have not given up. There's more. There's more to me than I even know. You know? That's like in my gifts. Something about frequencies, okay? Something about frequencies. My gifts have risen to a frequency where I'm tapped into some things I'm not even sure what they are. And some of it's kind of scary because I've seen and heard some shit. You know, I've been seeing things like a photo was taken of me and my daughters, and there was a spirit over my daughter, a rainbow behind my friend, and a door behind me. When I tell you that photo, like nobody saw the imaging till I looked at it and pointed it out. We all looked at the picture and it was like, oh, it's cool. But when I looked at the picture and really looked at it, I noticed all these things. And it's like there's things that I'm able to look into that other people can't see. And look, I'm touching my nose. I'm on point, and it's profound in a way. It's scary too because my human mind, my human process is slow to pick up on what's going on. So yeah, fear kicks in, but I keep pushing forward. And a lot of people wonder how I got my gifts. How I am I so gifted the way I am? Well, I was born this way for number one. Number two, I just trust myself wholeheartedly. And number three, I do what I'm told to do. I'm obedient. Okay? I'm obedient to myself. I'm obedient to my God. I'm obedient to my ancestors. I'm obedient to my spirit guides. I listen to the nudges and cues that I get. I trust what I feel, hear, see, and taste. Okay? I trust my senses wholeheartedly. You know, there was magic done to make me doubt all that, which you see in proof of that in my videos. I want to check something real quick. Give me a second. Okay. I don't know why my comments ain't been showing up. Let me see if I can activate them. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully it's right. Because I've noticed when I go back to look at my videos, because I do go back and listen to my message, because some of the things I say I don't remember. So I only remember them because I go back to look at what I said during these readings. Um, I feel like that's a karmic energy too. There's a karmic who is playing like they don't remember what the fuck they did, but they do. Okay? For somebody, I don't know who that's for. All right. Numerology 49. Deeply connected in spiritual growth and transformation. This powerful combination symbolizes the journey one takes in life as well as the blessings that come with it. On a deeper level, this number also speaks of wisdom, insight, and understanding. Message to Divine Feminine. Life Path 14. That's what this is for. To a Divine Feminine. This is who you are. And this is why you're receiving these blessings. Why the universe wants to expire to give you everything that you need. Okay? Because you're living at this life. I said you've risen up levels. Okay? You're on a Life Path 14. It says you have a lot of positive traits, such as being a natural leader with a strong sense of justice. You are confident. Confirmation. You are confident. Enjoy putting in hard work and always ready to take on new challenges. You have great potential, and with your can-do attitude, you are not afraid to take risks. Your leadership attitude makes for high standards. Your intense energy of determination, positive attitude, and drive help you to achieve anything you set your mind to in the physical world. That's something my mama always told me. No matter what, I know that as long as Yasmin put her mind to doing something, she gonna get it done. you know. So when I channeled that number, when I got that calculated that number and looked at that message, I heard my mom in that moment. You're also compassionate and caring individual who is always there for your loved ones, even when you are in a romantic relationship. Even when you're in a romantic relationship and with new people who enters your life. So you're somebody who is loving and caring regardless of the situations, regardless of the people, regardless of what you're going through. Okay? And the divine is blessing you for that. for always being in that loving, caring energy. Okay, this is why you're receiving these blessings. Okay. All right, there's some situations going on. I felt karmic energy. So we're going to go through the cards the divine gave me this morning to talk about the situation. Jupiter represents luck, learning, growth. It's also associated with long distance travel, higher education, philosophy, republishing, scholarly pursuit, fairness, and reason. I feel like this is your energy, okay? You may have done a lot of traveling on your journey, okay? And through this travel, whether it been through books, physical travel, or traveling within yourself to find your higher self, okay? These pursuits is what's bringing you here, okay? Never want to stay put in the same place for long. Jupiter moves around, seeking knowledge in order to cultivate an understanding of of life. Jupiter is also associated with gambling and may act on a whim to place a bet and then win big. As a result, it is its lucky ability to gain success swiftly. Jupiter changes zodiac signs every year and a half. Like I said, this could have been going on for a year and a half for you. Okay, you could have been going within yourself. I'm hearing healing. Okay, with this Jupiter energy, just talk about your healing, your transformation, all the work you've done on yourself. Okay, ooh, and it's only fair that you be rewarded these things. Aries. Aries is the sign of the zodiac and represents the beginning of the astrological wheel, symbolized as a ram. Aries are action oriented and ready to go. They are always passionate and excited for new adventures. This feisty fire sign connects with the world through a courageous zeal and drive for success. Aries are fiercely independent and can often jump into something before fully ready. This is both a major blessing and a caution for this ambitious sign, as they are here to break boundaries with their trailblazing efforts. Okay, whatever's coming in for you, some things may be coming in out of order, but remember they said take the risk, okay? Normally in the past, you may have jumped into things before you was ready and then it didn't work out well. I'm hearing it's going to work this time. Trust and believe that it's going to work. There's going to be some things that's going to require you to take risk and action, Aries. I feel like you learned this lesson not to jump in shit before you really analyze what's going on or how it's going to pan out. But at this point in time with the universe aspiring to give you what you need to have the faith, full faith that this time, if you jump, they catch you. Hello. If you jump, they're going to catch you, okay? So I feel like this is a fear you have developed through the lessons that you learned. Push through it and keep jumping, Aries, okay? You're going to make it. Sometimes the rams might fall, but they land on their feet, okay? You might feel like you're falling right now because it's shit coming in, and it ain't coming in the order that you would perceive it. I feel like you may not have to be a Aries, like I said. You could be like a Capricorn, or I said Capricorn. You could be like a Capricorn or a Libra or some type of energy. Maybe that's you a Capricorn Libra cusp. I don't know. But whatever it is, you may like your path sturdy. There's going to be some things falling in your path for your highest good from the universe, blessing you to get your come up. Okay, you're like the phoenix fucking rising. You're just gonna have to jump and trust your wings, baby. You're gonna fly. Okay. Whew. Black Moon Lilith. Black Moon Lilith is a geometric point in space where the moon is furthest from the earth in its transit. I said there's an earth energy. This point changes zodiac signs approximately every 9 months. Black Moon Lilith represents wild feminine energy and understands its placement in your birth chart will help you better understand your sexuality, including repressed fantasies, fetishes, and compulsion. Black moon Lilith can also shed light on your addictive tendencies when it comes to love, romance, and dating. This that karmic energy. Okay? Shit. You got a karmic that's secretly in love with a divine feminine. This is a feminine energy, okay? Somebody's rushing towards you, is what I'm hearing. There's a karmic that wants to rush towards you because they're in love with you. I'm just that same goddamn karmic, man, that I picked up in the other reading that's with a divine masculine, but only with him because she's wanting to get close to his divine feminine. Okay, here come the negative. You can't have the good without the negative, so, they go hand in hand, so I'm going to give it to you. There's a karmic who wants to do, she admires you so much that she's overdoing what she's doing just to be like you. While you're more calm, cool, and collective, this person wants to be like you. This person wants to be like you. Somebody that's trying hard to get in your energy, and your masculine could be with this person, and they're with this person because they see what's going on, and they're trying to stop this person from coming towards you. Okay? Oh shit! Why this energy? Hey, until the energy shift, I hear. Until the energy shift by the first quarter. I'm hearing the first of the year. This energy is gonna shift. Okay? Everything this karmic's doing, this is one single karmic, okay, that's trying to stop a masculine. There's more involved, but this one, okay, wants to take your place in this masculine life in a chance of running into you. This karmic don't want this masculine, okay? Oh gosh, this karmic does not want this masculine. She wants this divine feminine. In this phase, did I just point to myself? The karmic wants me. Okay. Yeah. So you said this karmic that's with a divine masculine is my divine masculine? And she don't want him, she wants me? Yeah. Alright, so to my divine masculine, I know you're gonna tune in later and watch it. Spirit tell me you watch all my videos. Your karmic wants me. I'm good. I'll pass. Anyway, in this phase, the moon is 50% lit, with the sun illuminating its right side. The first quarter comes from the fact that the moon is the quarter way through its Earth orbit. This phase brings growth and understanding to the lessons of the new moon. Okay, so it's my masculine that they've been doing these love spells on and enchantment spells and glamour spells on to keep him glamored with a karmic. There you have it. Okay. It may be somebody else. So if it resonates, then take it where it fits. If it don't make it fit, y'all. Okay, but I'm being told by spirit that this is my divine masculine. Okay. This phase brings growth, understanding, and to the lessons of the new moon. And it can always test your commitment to those lessons. The first quarter moon is a perfect time to reassess your intentions and decide what part of your plans need to be revised. People born of this phase is typically passionate and action oriented. So I feel like this is a message to the divine, my divine masculine. Okay, I feel like you got some plans that you started working on, and you need to revise your plans. Okay, or whatever. Really, spirit? Are you talking about his rain check? Oh my gosh. Do I really gotta do this? Okay. To my divine masculine, you said you want to reschedule. Okay, so you gonna have to reschedule, but I'm hearing make sure you're karmic free. Your ancestors fussing at me because I don't want to say this. Okay. I'm gonna repeat her clearly and without being condescending. She's fussing at me. Yes, ma'am. She said you can still reschedule, but make sure when you do your rescheduling, you readvise your plans and make sure this karmic is nowhere around or involved with you. Okay, that status needs to change. Like now. Ugh. Okay, she's done. So, whatever plans you've had, whatever lessons you learned since you declined or changed, said we had to reschedule, maybe you've been learning lessons since then. Okay, hopefully you've learned those lessons or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but Spirit has blindsided me with some shit here. So here we go. All right, moving on. Pallas, named the Roman goddess Pallas. This asteroid, also referred to as Pallas Athena, representing wisdom, creative intelligence, and reason. Where she appears in your chart can help you understand how you seek knowledge and solve problems. Okay, so my masculine has been obtaining his knowledge through my creativity and through my gifts, and looking for the reasons why things have been apparent in his life the way they have. I'm hearing all the information that you've been getting to me are facts, getting from me. You're going to give some facts to me. Okay? I don't know. That's what I said, didn't I? Given to me. So you want to give some facts to me. Is this about things I've said or predicted? So he's wanting to confirm. I just heard he wants to exalt me, to set me free from not knowing his side of the story. But I knew the whole time. He wants to give me that physical evidence that I was right. Okay. Again, I told y'all I might cry. Okay. A lot of stuff has taken place. I've channeled a lot of readings, and most of them had a lot to do with my divine masculine. I've even told him things he never denied or confirmed them. So what Spirit is telling me, because of that, because he never denied or confirmed, he never even argued back. When I would cuss him out, fuss him out, tell him how I felt, he never responded. So what I'm hearing is that he's coming in with everything I need to know. The reason why he never responded was because he never wanted to say the wrong things at the wrong time, because his intention was to never walk away. And yes, I'm having a hard time believing that. She said, "You don't believe that, do you?" No. But, you know, even though my dreams and visions have shown me otherwise, it's hard for me to believe that, because it's in fact I have not seen physical proof of that, due to I don't know what's going on with my masculine physically, only spiritually. Okay. Palace is also associated with warfare and can indicate where you take matters into your own hands, creating plans of actions and major life changing opportunity. So there's something that my masculine wants to do that's going to be a major life change for the both of us. Okay? See, yeah, they caught me off guard with this one. I didn't know this reading was about me. 10 things the universe want to know. Okay. Aries is the largest asteroid between Mars and Jupiter. The Roman mythos, Aries is known as the goddess of crops, bringing abundant gifts and nourishment. Aries is also associated with fertility, feminine cycles, and the season. Her daughter, Persephone, is taken to the underworld by Pluto for 6 months every year. While she's gone, Aries goes into mourning, the dark and barren fall and winter season, and she rejoices when her daughter returns. The fruitful months, spring to summer. Aries' warm and loving energy represents nurturing planets and healing. Whatever this asteroid appears, it should bring soulful rewards to you. So recently I got my daughters back. They was gone for a year and 6 months. So there's something pertaining to that time period that was transpiring between me, my children, and where they were staying and the people involved there, that had not taken place or went into effect. What it say? It's just beginning, okay? Uh, since I got my kids back, whatever was supposed to happen to these energies that was coming against me, doing the shit, the stuff is starting to begin. Things that I've seen, channeled, and visioned, it's just beginning. They're starting to see the effects of it, okay? Whoever the Taurus is, okay? They're starting to see everything that I predicted, everything that I said, everything I said would be, is coming, okay? This person could be 49 years old or look 49. Anyway, Mars, also known as the warrior planet. It is the planet of actions and determination. Mars is associated with confidence, courage, and ambition in life, and governs how we fight with others, how we protect ourselves and those we care about, our imminent desires, and our aggressive and competitive sides. It's also represented our carnal passion, sexuality, lust, and for life. Mars changes signs approximately every 1.5 months, except when in retrograde. Okay. I'm hearing the attack on divine feminine. Somebody wants me to explain my side to the fullest of how that happened. Okay. They want me to clean some shit up. Okay. Well, October 1st, I got suspended from my job based off a lie that I had stole 2 Red Bulls. Then they later changed it to a 5-hour energy drink. No, neither one. It was a lemonade from KFC. Anyway, that happened. I wind up having to go stay at a shelter because I lost my job. And while at this shelter, I hadn't even been there a good hot week. I got a phone call from my child, well, no, from my ex-husband, telling me something about my oldest son. Well, not my oldest son, but the oldest that he had, okay? Telling me something that had transpired about my son and his wife's son. So before he could finish telling me everything, she's in the background, yip, 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 yipping. And I'm like, can you shut up so I can understand what you're trying to tell me about my son? She wouldn't hush. So instead, she snatched the phone out of his hand and she got to yelling, cussing, and snapping. So I told her, you know what? Bitch, you keep talking shit, you can get your ass whooped. I said, matter of fact, I'm on my way. I hung up the phone and I was fuming. I punched and kicked some shit. I even yelled and screamed. And my friends was like, what's going on? So when I told them what's going on, they was like, wow, that's fucked up. So I went to go get my things so I can get on the bus. As I was getting ready to get on the bus, something told me, tell the staff people where I stay what's going on. So I did. I told them everything, the call and all that. And they suggested that I inform the police, so I did. And when the police got there, the police asked me what was going on. I told them. And I also asked, did I want to do a well child check? I said yes. I wanted to make sure my children were safe because I didn't know what was going on. And he advised me not to go to their dwelling, not to go to where they live. I did not. I chose to listen to the police. So I sat there. I went on about my day. I calmed down. The police went to check out my kids. They sent CPS and all this stuff. So I was waiting on news to come back. I never got any news. So I'm sitting there and I'm getting ready for bed. My plan was to get up the next day. Actually, this whole time I'm trying to contact my ex-husband. He's not answering his phone. So I finally give up and I'm sitting there getting ready for bed. And I get a phone call about 9, maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, somewhere in there. I was getting ready for bed. And my son calls and he's like, Mama, I'm on my way to where you're at. I said, what do you mean? What's going on? They're putting me out. I said, they putting you out? Why? What's going on? And then I hear in the background, are you a liar and this, and that? He's lying and this and that. So, oh, rewind, I left something out. So while she was in the background hollering with my ex-husband on the phone, I asked him, I said, well, since she don't want to shut the fuck up, maybe this will shut her up. Did she tell you what she did while you was in a coma in the hospital? And he was like, no, what you talking about? I said, well, from my understanding, she tried to seduce my son. And he's like, what? Oh, she snapped. She went the fuck off. I said, did he tell you? He said, no. I said, well, he didn't tell you because he knew you was ill. He didn't want you to go back in the hospital, so he didn't tell you. He kept it from you. But he told me. And now it's coming out. Now I'm telling you. And she's still yelling and cussing. All right, fast forward. My son's calling. And he's saying, Mama, I'm on my way to you. They breaking me there. They putting me out. I said, why? He said, because she's saying I can't stay here anymore. Because her truth came out. Okay. So I go back up front. I get dressed. I go back up front. I let the staff know that I needed to leave out because they have curfew. I told them why. They informed me to call the police again. I called the police. And at that time, one of the staff members told another staff member to come outside with me, who witnessed everything. I get outside. We're standing on the porch talking. I'm to explain to her what's going on. And I'm rolling me a cigarette. I'm sitting there and I'm talking to her. And before I can even get the tobacco in the paper good and roll it up, they pulled up, flying in the parking lot like a bat out of hell. So I said, there they go. She's like, they here already? I was like, yeah, they here. She said, okay, come on. I said, I'm going to do my best. I ain't going to do nothing wrong. I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to get my child to come on. So when I walk down, as me and her walking up, she's giving me the ex-wife, the new wife is giving me this crazy ass look, so I look at her back crazy. Like I'm supposed to be scared of her. I guess I was supposed to frown down like a little puppy because of how she was looking at me. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. But she was looking because she wanted me to walk in front of the car. She wanted me to walk in front of the car. But I heard Spirit say, don't walk in front of that car. So I walked to the side. As I walked to the side, I'm expecting my son to be in the passenger seat. But I saw my ex-husband. So I looked past him, and behind her, I saw a bag. So I instantly knew he was behind my ex-husband in the passenger seat on the passenger side. So as I don't touch her car. I'm looking at my son, and I waved to him. I said, come on. I said, let's go. He's hesitating. He's not getting out of the car. She's yelling and screaming. My ex-husband just looking crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, get out the car. And he cracks the door, and I hear her yelling. And she's cussing me out and all this stuff. And I said, you sitting in the car talking your shit. I'm right here. You want to fight me? I'm right here. I'm not scared of you. She gets out the car. No, my ex-husband got his hand on her arm. And she says something to me. She called me another liar. I went to my ex-husband's window and I said, well, since I'm such a big liar, did you not find some drawers in your bedroom floor and they didn't belong to you? And he looked at me and his eyes got wide. And I said, well, the name that belonged to them drawers is Bob. I don't know where that came from. I just said that. And as I said that, he looked at me and he let her ass go. I'm telling my son to come on after that. I went back to my son and said, let's go. So that's when I knew, he knew I wasn't lying about shit I said. So my intention still wasn't to fight this woman. So I get my son, he's getting out the car. And before I could grab his bag, she's hopping out the car on me. So I walk around to the front of the car now, onto the driver's side. And I'm like, what? You gonna hop out? Now you ain't gonna run up on me? What? So she swings, she missed, and then I start hammering her ass. I'm fighting her, and I'm fighting, and I'm fighting, and I'm fighting. And she's backing up to the car. She gets back to the car, and she goes to reach in the car. As she goes to reach, I put my hand on her neck and push her head down into the car seat. So her back is to the driver's door. Her back is to my ex-husband who's in the passenger seat. And whatever she's reaching for, she can't no longer get it now. Because now I'm on her in the car with her head down in the seat where my ass is at present. And I'm hitting her. And I see her hand do like this. And something black gets placed in her hand by my ex-husband. And next thing you know, I'm getting hit. Like this. 3 times. And it didn't work. And she's got her other arm clawing at my breast. So I got scars here on my breast. And the people that's watching this thing, they're looking, they like, I heard somebody say she got a gun. And when I heard that, I looked at what was in her hand. It was a gun. And at this time, she's turning it. She had turned it and got the butt of the gun. It hit me. And that's when she split my head. And then they said, Miss Yasmin, you bleeding. Miss Yasmin, you bleeding. I said, for real? Okay. And I kept hitting her ass. And then they say, no, I'm working on making her ass bleed since she got me bleeding. And next thing you know, I can't tell you how I got that gun out that woman's hand. I still don't know. All I know is this hand let go. And I went to doing something. The gun fell out the car onto the ground on the pavement. And she's reaching with her hand trying to get it. The staff member walks up and kicks the gun out of view and out of reach. Picks up the gun and puts it on her armpit. The whole time, that's where the gun stayed. I didn't later hear the staff member say, okay, Miss Easley, that's enough. Get up. I immediately let go. As she said that, my ex-husband covered his wife's face. Then she gets out the car. I walk away. She gets out the car and say, "Give me my gun back. Y'all stole my gun." I'm still standing in front of her car. And we like, "No, you're not getting this back. The police finna get that. And they already on their way." And she says, "Y'all stole my gun." I said, "No, you brought a gun to drop a kid off. Why?" Okay. So finally, she got jumped back in the car, and she speeds off like she's finna hit me. There's a crowd of people. I said, "What, you gonna hit us too? Hit them too?" And I hopped on the sidewalk. She veered off and took off. Well, later I found out that one of the tabloids here had put in the paper, it was not the correct story. It was not the correct story of what happened. And they put it in there that I was disgruntled due to the fact that I did not have custody of my kids. I have primary custody of my children. And the paperwork to prove it. Okay? I have primary custody of my kids, always have, never lost custody of my kids. So for whatever reason, they lied and said I didn't have custody of my kids. They lied and said that I was sitting on the sidewalk. And they disclosed where I live, which is supposed to be protected. It's not supposed to, because of where I stay, it's a shelter. And that information is not supposed to be revealed. All that was put in this thing. So anybody wanting to find me can come find me. I was later texted and told on the phone they was told to bring all my children. Me and my ex-husband had a verbal agreement that once I got on my feet, that he would give all my kids back with no problems. Well, at that time I said, "Well, I ain't all the way on my feet, but give me my kids, because they not safe where they at. Bring them all." They only brought my son. So I told him, I said, "You know what? I asked you to bring my kids. You ain't bring them." So I got my son, got him situated. We get placed in a better position. And then I go get him signed up for school, and the school calls me, and it's like, "Why do you only have one of your children?" And I told them. And it's like, "Well, based on what you saying happened with your son, do you think the rest of your children are safe?" I said, "No, they were supposed to bring me all my children, but they refused." "Well, you have custody of them, right?" I said, "Yes." "Go get them and bring them here." And that's exactly what I did. I went and got my kids, and they're been with me ever since. I don't know why Spirit got me sharing this. Okay? I guess they lying about this too. Okay? I don't know. All I know is then the grandmother comes and she trying to take sides with the ex-wife, with the new wife. And I keep saying ex-wife. I don't know why I keep saying ex-wife. Maybe she about to become his ex-wife. I don't know. But all I know is even my children refuse to answer their grandmother for the simple fact their grandmother don't believe anything they saying. They know that their grandmother has been siding with the karmic, okay, and not their mother, and not with them. So I don't know. All I know is I wasn't bothering nobody. I didn't do nothing, and I never done nothing to this woman. Like I told y'all, when I first even knew about her, it was through a phone call that she placed to his phone when we were still married and he was living in the house with me. And I said hello. He was in the bathroom. I've always answered his phone. I said hello. And she said, "Baby, I found a place for us." And I'm like, "Who is baby and who is you?" And then she turned on the camera. So I turned on the camera. And she's looking at me. And I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" you know, who you got? Are you sure you got the right number? She's, I'm looking for, she said my ex-husband's name. And I was like, "Yeah, that's the right number." She said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm his wife." She said, "His wife?" I was like, "Yeah." He told me he lived. She said, I said, "I'm his wife who he lives with." He told me he lives with his mama and this, and that. And I was like, "No, he's been living here with me. We separated for a little while and he went to stay with his mama, but he been back. So what are you talking about?" And she just looked at me appalled and she hung up. So then after that, I kicked him out. He went and lived with her. And he came to get my daughter. He didn't. I wouldn't let him take all three. I would only let him take one at a time because I didn't trust him. Because they was threatening to take my kids from me and all this stuff, attacking me and shit, pulling up in my yard, talking shit, cussing me out, waving guns and shit. Okay. He even went so far to tell me he had done black magic on me. Okay. So, anyway, I'm sitting there and I let my oldest daughter go visit her dad. And I went, he never brought her back. He never brought her back. She stayed gone for 2 whole months. Out of those 2 whole months, she only went to school for 7 days. And I didn't know where she was. So, as a desperate mom trying to find out the location of her daughter, I remembered what my daughter said her name was, and I looked her up on Facebook and I found her. I reached out to her and I sent her a polite message just as a concerned mom to another mom. Could you please tell me the whereabouts of my child? Because he's not telling me. He's withholding this information. And all she did was spew hate, disrespect, and disregard to my concerns for my daughter. Her whole thing was I wanted him back. I don't know what my ex-husband told that woman. He told her a bunch of bullshit. I know that. But I never did anything to that woman. That woman hated me from day motherfucking one. And that's it. So, and that went from 2 years of her bullying me, posting on social media that I abandoned my kids and all that. No, I didn't abandon my kids. I didn't feel safe to come see my kids because when I would come, y'all running out the house with pistols and shit. So I never abandoned my kids. I never stopped taking care of my kids. I was forced to stay away from my kids and was unable to provide for my kids because they attacked my finances, the both of them. So, I don't know why Spirit had me clear it up. Is that all that needs to be told about this? So, for those of you who was on that platform talking about, I'm lucky she didn't shoot me, she lucky I didn't shoot her. Because I had every opportunity to pick that gun up and shoot her ass, but I chose not to. And I would have been in the right. Self-fucking-defense. The whole thing was me defending myself from a woman who's been attacking me since day motherfucking one. And I guess you need to hear that. Is there anything else for this reading? All right. I am not a bad person. And I don't have to explain that to anyone. But those of you who are believing the lies, there's your truth right there. Peace.